a moment in Black history featuring the life of Chadwick Boseman, presented by Keys to the Journey. Life doesn't always give us second chances, but it does give us choices. And every choice takes up time. Time is our most precious resource. We can't get it back. We can't save it. We can only use it wisely or wastefully. We remember Chadwick Boseman.
I feel like I'm living in my purpose. But the funny thing about purpose is that it unfolds more and more to you every day. So you could be living in what was revealed to you at a particular time, and then you might get stagnated because there's more that you're supposed to do. It doesn't just stop as you do one thing. So I think it's just being open to what you're supposed to do at this moment and not getting stuck in the past, because purpose is not related to career. Purpose is not related to a job. It's related to what God put inside you that you're supposed to give to the world. And you can do that in various different positions and forms. So I think it's staying open to what that essence is at all times.
A man who lived with purpose, a man who used his time wisely, and even when the odds were against him, he succeeded. Chadwick was born in 1976 in Anderson, South Carolina. A small town, but his dreams, they were anything but small. From the beginning, he stood out. Smart, focused, driven. But talent alone wasn't enough. Growing up Black in the South came with challenges. Systemic barriers, limited opportunities, and social pressures to conform to doing the wrong things. He saw friends get pulled into trouble, peer pressure, drugs, the streets, shortcuts that led to nowhere. But Chadwick made a different choice. He chose purpose over peer pressure. He chose growth over gossip, and he chose vision over vanity. While others were chasing distractions, Chadwick was studying, writing, acting, practicing, pushing, preparing. In high school, he wrote and directed a play after a classmate was killed in a drive-by shooting. At just 17 years old, facing tragedy, he chose to create, not destroy. He turned pain into purpose. He earned a scholarship to Howard University, one of the most prestigious HBCUs in the nation. He studied under legends, gained wisdom, and absorbed every lesson. Because he knew time spent learning is time never wasted. After college, he moved to New York. He struggled, surviving on ramen noodles and sleeping on couches, but he never slept on his dreams. For years, rejection after rejection, no big breaks, but still he kept working, writing, performing, and teaching young kids. Because true passion isn't loud, it's consistent. It shows up when no one is watching. Then, in 2013, in the movie 42, he became the legendary Jackie Robinson. A star had been born, but Chadwick didn't see it as arriving on the scene. He saw it as responsibility. Shortly after, James Brown, Thurgood Marshall, Stormin' Norman. Each roll another stone in the foundation of legacy. Finally, in 2018, Black Panther, T'Challa, a king, a symbol, a global icon. Millions saw themselves in him. Little black boys and girls looked up and said, I can be a king or a queen. I can be powerful. I can be a leader. But here's what most people didn't know. Chadwick had been diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2016. He never told the public. He never missed a day of work. He trained, he acted, he inspired, all while battling a disease that would eventually take his life. He had no time to waste, and so he refused to waste a single second. He used his pain as fuel, his time as treasure. And that's the truth that we all must face. You don't know how much time you have, so you can't afford to spend it on distractions, on peer pressure, on self-sabotage. You cannot chase hype and expect to build legacy. You can't scroll TikTok all night and wake up a millionaire. You cannot wait for motivation. Motivation is a visitor. Discipline is the resident. It lives in the home of winners.
How would I maneuver through all of this? Finally, I thought of Ali in the middle of the yard. In his elder years, drawing from his victories and his losses. At that moment, I realized something new about the greatness of Ali and how he carried his crown. I realized that he was transferring something to me on that day. He was transferring the spirit of the fighter to me. Sometimes you need to feel the pain and sting of defeat to activate the real passion and purpose that God predestined inside of you.
Chadwick Boseman's life is a key to the journey all by itself. He chose vision over version. He refused to be average. He refused to settle. He refused to be silent. And he did it all on a limited time, in limited years, with maximum impact.
God says in Jeremiah, I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future.
Now, look at yourself. Young, alive, breathing. You've got energy, passion, dreams, but the clock is ticking.
Hear me well on this day. When you have reached the hilltop and you are deciding on next jobs, next steps, careers, further education, you would rather find purpose than a job or a career. Purpose crosses disciplines. Purpose is an essential element of you. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence is wrapped up in the things you are here to fulfill. Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose.
Every day you spend not focused is a day stolen from your future. Every night wasted on nonsense is a dream delayed. You don't have time to hang with the wrong crowd. You don't have time to sell yourself for likes. You don't have time to trade your purpose for popularity. Chadwick had cancer and still gave us Black Panther. He never missed a day of work. What's your excuse? Find your purpose, protect your time, master your mind, and attack your dreams like your life depends on it. Because it does.
A different path opened up for me. The path to my destiny. When God has something for you, it doesn't matter who stands against it. God will move someone that's holding you back away from a door and put someone there who will open it for you.
Legacy isn't built in a day, but it can be destroyed in a single moment. So walk like Chadwick walked, with dignity, with fire, with mission. This is your reminder. You are not here to just exist. You are here to elevate, to inspire, to break chains, and to leave footprints so deep, generations will walk in your stride. Chadwick Boseman died in 2020, but his journey didn't end. It ignited. And now, so much yours. If he had wasted his 20s chasing worldly desires and just drifting through life, would he have had enough time to create the impact he did before passing away at just 43? That's not dramatic. That's real. Time is not guaranteed. Your time is now. Not tomorrow, not when I feel ready, but now. Find what you are gifted at and pour everything into it. While your body is strong, your mind is sharp, and while your time is still available. Rise, work, believe, and leave a legacy that echoes long after your last breath. Learn from him. Live intentionally. Choose discipline. Build legacy. Your journey matters. And if you're ready to unlock the keys to your purpose, visit keystothejourney.com. Because this isn't just about history, it's about your future. You have your own path. Own it, protect it, live it. This is Keys to the Journey. In your time, it starts right now. This is a moment in Black history, remembering Chadwick Boseman.